of the 2016 U.S. Women's Gymnastics Final Five team, Olympic gold and silver medalist, and reigning Dancing with the Stars champion. Please welcome to the stage, Laurie Hernandez.
Okay, so I'm going to ask all of you to have a seat and open your ears. I'm very excited to talk to you today, and I was so thrilled to be able to even see all of you. And so today I'm going to be talking about exercising and good character, because raise your hands if you think that's very important. Good character is very important, right? Yes, absolutely. So exercising is important because it keeps you healthy, it keeps your mind healthy, and especially as an athlete and as a gymnast, I need to make sure that I'm exercising so I can be balanced when I'm walking on a little balance beam or when I'm hanging on the uneven bars. And so if I'm not strong enough, then I can't progress in my sport. So I'm kind of getting the question, what is a typical day like for me? And so I'm going to walk you through that very quickly. I think I would wake up at about 7:15, 7:30, and I would brush my teeth, shower, all that good hygiene stuff. And then I would come to my kitchen, eat some breakfast, and I'd leave the house by about 8:10, so that way I could come to practice and be there by 8:30. We would start by running to make sure that we were warmed up. We would do leg conditioning, ab muscle conditioning, arm conditioning to make sure that we were very strong and still warmed up for our practice for the day. And then we would stretch, and stretching is also very important because if you don't stretch, you can pull a muscle, and that's not very fun at all. So afterwards, we would train our routine, and we would do them over and over again on each event for a few hours. We'd then take a little break, have a lunch break, do our school, and then we'd come back for more practice, because the more practice, the better, and it can help you physically and mentally for a competition if you practice enough. And so we'd come back, we'd work individually on skills, and then after leaving practice, I would have dinner, I would finish any schoolwork, and then I'd get some rest for the next day. And so making sure that I was exercising, it helped me also so that way I wasn't so tired, and that is definitely very important. So, family support is definitely important, and my family taught me that good character is also very important. And so, I think something of good character is being very kind to each other, having good sportsmanship, and when you're in practice, it's helping your teammates when you're down, and it's also speaking to one another and cheering your teammates on and telling them to be confident and to believe in themselves because you believe in them too. And so, good character really came into place for me as an athlete because I hit a lot of rough spots as a gymnast and as an athlete and as a person. And so, one of my rough spots would definitely be in the year of 2014. In 2014, in January, I was doing a skill in the balance beam and I had fallen and I fractured my wrist. And that hurt pretty bad. But I knew that if I could rest and I could be, completely rested, completely energized, I would come back stronger than ever. And so, finally, I was rested. And in June of 2014, I was doing a skill on the vault and I dislocated my knee and I had to get surgery. And that also hurt pretty bad, but I was feeling a bit discouraged because I really wanted to compete that year and have a good meet season and be out there with my teammates as I was competing. And so having to sit on the side, it was a bit discouraging, but then I had my family come in and they looked at me and said, you know what? Whatever you want to do with your gymnastics career, we 100% support you. But we also believe in you very much, and we know that who you are, you're not a quitter. And we know that you can come back stronger than ever. And so I really thought about that for a few days, and I knew that I wanted to come back, and I knew that I wanted to be the best gymnast that I could possibly be. And so I made sure to do as much physical therapy as I could to come back slow and steady, but strong. And finally, I was able to come back, and I was a junior in 2015. I did very well in the competitions because I had practiced a lot, but also made sure that I was safe. And being able to be on the 2016 Olympic team was absolutely incredible. I had the most amazing teammates. Let's give a round of applause for the final five at the Olympics. So, good character definitely came into place at the Olympics because it was definitely a high-stress environment. And so we had to make sure that we were telling each other, you know what, you can do it, we believe in you, don't look at everyone around you, just focus on what you're doing. And so we were constantly cheering each other on, and that good character really benefited us. So we were able to win that team gold, and that felt absolutely amazing. And so the moment that really hit me, it helped me understand that the past 11 years of training for my sport in gymnastics had paid off. It was standing on the podium at the Rio 2016 Olympics, being with my sisters and my teammates, and understanding that we all helped each other get to where we are today. It was such an accomplishing moment, and it was because of our good character that really got us there, and our teamwork and our camaraderie. And so, I want you all to remember to be kind to each other, because you never know, someone who is sitting right next to you in this crowd right now could be a future Olympian and could be someone great, and you all can be someone great. And so don't forget to practice good character and everything that is good. And so you are all very young, and I want you all to inspire other people and be the best you can be as a person, and also help others, because that is also very important. And so, you know what, sometimes maybe it's not your family, but maybe you can go to a teacher or your coach, and you can ask them to help you become the person that you want to be. But don't feel afraid to reach out for help, because it took a village to get me where I am today. And so, be kind, be gentle, and go for it. I believe in all of you. I want to thank Hy-Vee and P&G. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Be great, kids. You got it.